Once again, back is the incredible microphone checker. What up, everybody? If y'all can hear me, and you know where the chat is, put your business name in the chat and what type of business you operate. Okay. All right. What up, everyone? Today is we're going to talk about funding options for small businesses. And we're going to have some new funding options and some extra stuff. Like some of the new funding options we have is commercial lending, commercial real estate lending. I'm going to talk about bookkeeping and accounting services that businesses need to know about. It's like a one-on-one course on your business finances, why you need to be monitoring your business finances. We're going to talk about today. And we're going to talk about all of the 3 business lending partners that we have and everything that they have to offer. So y'all can see what everything is going, how everything goes, right? All right. So, and we're going to do this one straight off of the internet so y'all can follow along. All right, I'm going to share my screen, and then y'all can follow along if you like. All right. Let's see what we got here. All righty. All right. So now you should be able to see my desktop. And we are at my website, which is businesscreditbuilder.us. Okay? businesscreditbuilder.us. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Noel A. Booker Sr. I am the CEO at businesscreditbuilder.us LLC. And what we do at Business Credit Builder is help entrepreneurs and small business owners build their business credit and access funding. We also have a partner program so people can make money off of this stuff and easily be able to offer business credit and financing on their own. Okay. So we're going to be talking about these financing options, right? So if you're following along, then you go to this website, businesscreditbuilder.us, and we will click on the button that says business loans. Okay? Business loans at the top. Y'all saw that, right? Up there at the top, y'all can see that. Okay. Now, let's see who we got in here today. Trish, midwifery. All right. Erica Badu does that, doesn't she? Ain't she a midwife? Okay.
Yes.
Who else? Jamie got Clutch Boss Trucking Company up in there. What up? All right. Who else? Jimmy, he's Legal Shield. All right. Getting the legal stuff together. Okay, everybody, let's get it popping. Okay, so if you're following along, you are at my website. You have clicked on the business loans page. And if you scroll down, this is what you see. All of the funding options offered by Business Credit Builder. Okay. And so we got the 3 lists here, right? On the left, you got the Business Credit Builder, and you have David Allen Capital, and you have ROK Financial. Now, Business Credit Builder, we are like a franchise of Credit Suite. So I am a legitimate reseller of Credit Suite, and that's how we have those items underneath there at Credit Suite, right? It's like I'm like a franchise, right? Like McDonald's, they teach you how to make the hamburger, and the franchises go out there and make and sell McDonald's, right? So that's how I do it, right? I'm like a franchise with Credit Suite. My mentor there is Ty Crandall. That's what I learned everything that I know from Ty Crandall. And we're able to offer you the same services that they offer at a cheaper price. Okay, so let's start with business credit and loans. Now, I'm going to briefly go over this stuff. On your own, you can drill down and see some of the stuff. Some of the stuff we will be drilling down on. Okay, so let's take a look real quick. Business credit and loans, right? So this is where we offer business credit and the opportunity for these loans, right? So basically, this is how it goes. Most of the clients that I get, they can't get funding at the moment, most of them, right? So we help them build their business credit and access lenders we already have. It's like we are a broker, right? We have hundreds of legitimate lenders already on deck. And when we help you build your business credit, we are helping you to get qualified for lenders we already have. We already know what the underwriting guidelines are of these lenders. So we are preparing you to get qualified, all right, with our finance team that we have. And so, let's see how we can help. We get business credit for your EIN that's not linked to your social with no personal guarantee. We get high limit revolving credit accounts with no personal credit check. We get approved for business credit regardless of cash flow, credit, or collateral. Let me stop right there. Because you see that right there, that cash flow, credit, and collateral, that's what I call the 3 C's, right? And every business owner needs to understand that lenders are looking at the 3 C's when you apply for a loan or an application for an account. They're looking at those 3 C's, no doubt about it, okay? So there's 3 C's, cash flow, credit, collateral. Now, if you have all 3 of those 3 C's, then you can possibly qualify for an SBA loan. And an SBA loan is the best place for you to get money for your business because they give you a whole bunch of money. They give you low interest rates because it's a secured loan. And they spread it over time, like 30 years or something like that, okay? So that's what everybody needs to know about the 3 C's. Cash flow, credit, collateral. If you got all 3, then you could possibly qualify for an SBA loan. If you got 2 of these 3 C's, you could possibly qualify for a term loan, okay? If you got 1 of the 3 C's, depending on the one that you do have, there is money available to you, all right? If you got cash flow, if you got credit, if you got collateral, depending on which one you have, there's money available for you. Now, if you don't have any of these 3 C's, then that's when it's time to build business credit from scratch. You build business credit, and as you build your business credit, you get access to more and more money, okay? And you fine tune. This is a never-ending process of, you know, having good business credit for your business, just like your personal credit. It's a never-ending process, okay? All right, so how else can we help here? We monitor your business credit, building a real time with in real time with Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, and Business Equifax scores. So if you do this on your own, and you're going to need to get your business credit reports, each one of these companies, Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, and Equifax, will charge you about $100 a piece each month to access your business credit reports, okay? And you're going to need your business credit reports when you're building business credit because you need to know what's on there and make sure that these accounts that you are getting, that they are reporting correctly and accurately. You can also learn how business credit reports and scores really work to easily control them, okay? And all this other benefits that we got there, and you can see all the stuff there on your own, right? So that's one of the things that we offer is business credit, right? We offer business credit. Okay, ooh, did I lose my spot? Okay, here we go. So now I'm back on the business loans page. Welcome to everybody that just came in. We're doing this funding options webinar straight from my website, which is businesscreditbuilder.us. And you click on the business loans tab, and you can follow right along with us. Okay. And so now we're back to the business loans tab on the website. We talked about business credit, right? Now, another product that we have is the Credit Line Hybrid Program. This program is good for entrepreneurs that have good personal credit. So this is good for startup companies. If you have a 685 or better FICO score, then you can qualify for one credit hybrid credit cards, okay? And you can find out the details on that. If you click on that, you can come to this page, and it gives you the details about how this program works, okay? You get up to $150,000 in unsecured, no doc credit cards for your business, even when the banks say no, okay? Check this out. There's a little video right here that gives you the explanation of, it gives you more details about this product, right? And it gives you how to qualify, all the stuff that you need to know to qualify, and the terms, okay? The good part about this is that you can get up to $150,000, right, in 3 weeks. The bad part about this is that they have a 9.9% success fee after the deal is done. So once you get your credit card, you can pay the fee with your credit cards, 10%. Now, this is good if when you get this money, you get access to this money on credit cards, that when you use the money, it makes you more money than the fee. If you're going to get access to $150,000 and just spend it up and have to pay the fee, it's no good for you. But if you get access to this $150,000 and you make $250,000, then paying a 10% fee is worth it. You follow me? All right. All right, so we're going back to the business loans page. I've been cooking in here and it's hot. Okay. Accounts receivable financing. Okay. Accounts receivable financing. That's the next one we got. Now, this one is good for businesses that can batch and sell their invoices. Like when I first started learning about business credit is with a freight company. I was doing accounting with a freight company, and how this particular freight company financed his business is through what they call factoring. That's the same as accounts receivable financing. Factoring. So with a trucking company, he has a truck. The truck makes a delivery. Then they invoice for that delivery. It usually takes them about 30 days to get that money. With factoring, he's able to get that money in 24 hours by batching and selling his invoices, okay? You can click on that and you can find out more details on that page, okay? Accounts receivable financing. You no longer need to wait weeks or months to get paid on outstanding receivables. With our accounts receivable financing, you can obtain up to 80% of your receivables within 24 hours or less for less cost than if you accepted credit cards from your customers. okay? So if you accept a credit card from your customers, right, the fee to do that is more than the fee to do accounts receivable financing. When you accept credit cards, there is a fee, and that's another product that we sell. All right, and we're going to get to that. Being able to accept credit cards without having the fee. Okay, we're going to talk about that soon. But this one was the accounts receivable one, right? So you can drill down and you can see all the details on your own, right? Okay. So now we're going to equipment financing, okay? Equipment financing. There are companies that only provide funding for businesses, for businesses that want to buy equipment, machinery, manufacturing machinery, trucks. Trucks are machinery, fleets of trucks, okay? Anything mechanical regarding your business, you can get an equipment financing, okay? Let's click on that and see what's what. Right, so here's the details for the equipment financing. Our equipment financing and leasing is perfect for business owners who want to borrow money to get equipment. And it can work for owners who want to grow to borrow against existing equipment they already own. Many other business owners use this type of funding to lease equipment. They can gain tax advantages without using out-of-pocket money to buy that equipment. This is a great funding program for a client who has or wants equipment and has average or above credit to qualify. Okay? So you check out the qualifications here for this equipment financing. Qualifying criteria: 1 year in business. That's time in business. Credit score as low as 550. No open collections, tax liens, judgments, foreclosures, and bankruptcies. Okay? The documents that they will review is your personal credit, your equipment being financed or used as collateral, and 3 to 6 months business bank statements, okay? So when you get this equipment financing, you come to them with an invoice of the equipment that you want to buy. You don't apply for this unless you got the invoice for what you want to buy. So you go find what you want to buy, you get that invoice, and then when you apply, you're going to submit this as one of your documents, the invoice for your equipment that you want to buy, okay? All right. So that's equipment financing. All right. Now we're going to go back to the main tab, the business loans tab on the website. Okay. Let's see here. Who's next? What's next here? Merchant credit. This is a new one that we just put on. Right. Merchant credit. Let's see what that is. This is for when, as a business, you accept credit cards, right? You accept credit cards and you need to get a loan. So if you make, if your monthly revenue from accepting credit cards is $5,000 or more, then you can qualify for this, okay? This is one of those cash flow things. You got to be making money, right? You got to already be making at least $5,000 in credit card transactions, right? So you go over all the details here, the benefits, the approval amounts, how long it takes to get. It takes about a week. The collateral needed, which is basically the cash flow. The qualifying criteria, the notes on it, they got notes, and the documents review. Okay, so y'all can check out all of that on your own, right? That's the merchant credit. For businesses that accept credit cards, you can get money, okay? Okay, now we're back at the loans page, right? The business loans page on the website being businesscreditbuilder.us. And we are going to go to the 401k financing, right? So 401k financing is for people that got a 401k. If you got a 401k, you know what that is, right? That's when you're working at a job. Then they take out some of that money that you didn't work for. You didn't work for this money. They take out some of that money. You told them to put it in your 401k, right? Then when it gets to your 401k, then they're going to take that money and they're going to give it to these other businesses. And they're going to make money, okay? So that's what that 401k does. They borrow your money so other businesses can make money. Now, suppose you are able to take the money out of, not take the money out, but get a loan on the value of your 401k. Like whatever you can take out of your 401k, you can get that amount loaned to you, and your 401k stays intact. Nothing happens to your 401k, okay? This one is a low interest rate because the 401k is like your collateral for this, right? So if you don't pay them, they take the money that's in your 401k, all right? That's why it's low interest. It's low risk to them, okay? I won't even drill down to that one, but y'all can drill down to that one on your own. Purchase order financing. Purchase order financing is for businesses that have government contracts, or you have an agreement to do business with a legitimate business, okay? Now, when you click on that one, it goes straight to the, check this out. I'm gonna click on it. Y'all check it out. It goes straight to where you can apply, okay? Because I don't have a page for that one to get the details, right? But see, this is the page that I send people to apply for any of those credit suite operations, right? Okay, so you go in there and you apply, right? Boom. I just wanted you to see that, right? But basically, for purchase order financing, let's scroll down some. And if you go down here under this green section, there are videos down here, funding option videos that tell you more about the products, right? So down here, they got the purchase order financing video. So down there, you can check out all these different videos on those particular financing options, okay? SBA loans we offer. If you got stocks, we offer loans based on stocks that you have. We get you business credit cards. I'll tell you about that one. That's the credit hybrid, accounts receivable, and the 401k. All right. So these little videos, short little 1-2 minute videos that explain these products to you. Okay. So we're going to scroll back up and we're going to go to commercial real estate financing. This is one of the new items we have added. Okay. So this is for businesses that want to get real estate. They want to buy a commercial building, right? This is for commercial property, not residential property. It's when you want to buy a commercial building, all right? It's the smartest moves you can make when it comes to commercial real estate financing. Get up to $20 million in financing for your business. Now, to qualify for this, you need to have real estate already and put up that piece of real estate as collateral for purchasing your next commercial property, right? All right, so this one has its own page. So you could go to the page, check out all the details, right? There's a bunch of details about it, right? Commercial real estate, right? All this stuff. Let me see how to qualify for funding with commercial real estate financing. Let's look at that. Well, you're going to need some bank statements, 3 to 6 months of bank statements. You're going to need a real estate asset list for the collateral that you are putting up, all right? There's a minimum of 2 open revolving accounts with a year and a half of good payment history, all right? A half a year of good payment history, 2 years minimum with a revolving account, okay? That's okay. Under 40% utilization on all revolving accounts. You don't know what utilization is, right? The amount of the credit that you have, the portion of the amount that you have, right? A portion of the amount of credit you have access to. It should only be 40% or less than 40%. Okay. If y'all got questions about that, I know I didn't explain that very clearly, but you can ask questions. Okay. You need to have good management of bank accounts. Okay, so that means positive balances, no NSFs. They need personal financial statements. That's your tax return. Bankruptcy, no bankruptcies within the last 7 years, and no unpaid collections, liens, or judgments. Okay. So there's a bunch of information on that, and y'all could drill down and get to it. And the people that want to get started, they just click that get started button and they go straight to the credit suite spot. See that? Yeah. Straight to the credit suite spot. All right. So now we're going back to the business loans page. Okay. What happened? Okay. All right. Now we're back at the credit loans page. So far we've talked about all of the items, the funding items that business credit offers. Okay. We talked about business credit, credit line, the credit line hybrid program, accounts receivable, equipment financing, business revenue financing, merchant credit, 401k plan finance, purchase order financing, and we talked about commercial real estate. Okay, now we're going to talk about David Allen Capital. Now, David Allen Capital, in general, offers cash flow funding. Okay, so this is for one of the C's that you have would be if you have cash flow. This is the best place to go if you have cash flow. If you have cash flow of at least $3,000 per month, okay, then you can get a loan. Okay, even if you're a 1099 worker, meaning that you're a contractor, they send you a 1099 every year, but you're a business, and you even put your money in your personal bank accounts, you can still get funding. And even for businesses that are large and they make $15,000 per month or more, this is an easy way to get money fast, because all businesses come into situations, right? They might need to make their payroll. They might need to buy a piece of equipment like real fast. And these cash flow loans are fast, totally online. Don't even have to talk to nobody. You go online, fill out the application, you get a response. They tell you what documents to upload, then they deposit it in your bank account. Boom. This is the fastest you're going to get. Okay, so gig worker funding. Let's take a look at gig worker funding, what that's about. Okay, now, DAC has given me my own website, and that's where we are led to when you click that button. So this is my DAC website, and this is the small business and gig worker funding page. Okay, how it works. You apply, you get approved, you get funded. Boom, just like that. This is the fastest and the easiest way. right? If you got cash flow. Simple requirements is to have at least $3,000 in deposits in your bank account every month. They want to see 3 bank statements consecutive, the last 3 with at least 4 or more deposits in it each month, totaling 3,000 or more. Okay? So it takes you through the breezy online process. Answer a few questions, link your bank account, review approval terms, accept funding. Then you receive the funds. Boom, just like that. All right? It's simple and fair. No hard credit inquiries, transparent terms, no collateral required. Payment history earns you more. Receive funding again. Add-on funding available. Okay, so as you pay this off, they might come back to you and ask you if you wanted more money and give you better terms. And, so you'll always have access to money. Okay, so boom, that's the small business and gig worker funding. That opens up a lot of doors to the smaller guys and the people that have a lot of cash flow. Okay, so now we're going to go to business capital. So if you click on that button, it's going to take you to my business capital page. Okay. We want to help fund your business growth. When your bank can't help, we can. Apply now and fuel your business with up to $2 million this week. Like I said, DAC, David Allen Capital, their process is all online and fast as hell. Okay. Let's drill down and see what information we got. Okay, it's a simple and fast process. Receive a decision within a day, and capital up to $2 million as soon as 1 to 2 business days. Small business focus, specializing in small businesses. We work to get you money while you remain focused on your business. Top-rated providers. We only represent transparent, top-rated, quick turnaround providers with over $10 billion funded so far. Okay. Use as you choose. So this money, you can use it any way you want to. Need to expand or take advantage of some volume discounts? It's your business. You decide how to use it. Here are the quick qualifications. Time in business, 4 months. 4 months in time in business, right? Location, got to be in U.S. Personal credit, 500 or more. Monthly revenue, 15,000, right? So that's the negative side. You got to at least be making 15,000 a month, right? All right. And then they're going to want to see 3 bank statements, right? Now, if you're not doing 15,000 a month, then try the self-employed option that I discussed before, right? And there's over 700 industries that are served. See, a lot of alternative lenders like these, some of them don't lend to certain industries, right? So that's why that's there. Some don't lend to certain industries, all right? Okay, so that's basically the information you need for that one, right? That's the capital, the business capital funding, all right? So now we're going to go back to the website, to the funding, to the business loans page. And the next item we're going to talk about is employee retention credit. This is a big one. This is good for businesses that have employees and were in business around 2020. I don't know all the details, right? All the details are right up in here, though. All right. Employee retention tax refund, up to $26,000 per employee. So now, these businesses that were in business around 2020 had employees. And when you have an employee, you send in a quarterly report with money matching the taxes that your employees are paying, right? So you paid, these businesses have already paid into this money, all right? They already matched the taxes of their employee. They have to do that quarterly. They send a report in with the funds. So part of the COVID funding process is that these businesses can get up to $26,000 per employee back that they already spent. Okay. There's a complex calculation on how this works. So we have contracted a legal team that has tax CPAs and mandate lawyers to make sure this happens correctly. Most CPAs do not know how to do this correctly, okay? Because you have to know the mandate laws and match them to the situations in order for this to work, okay? So on this page, I'm gonna let you do all this stuff on your own, but this page gives you what the ERC is exactly. I know my description of it was not that very clear, but this gives you a very clear understanding right there if you read that, right? Then it tells you, you are eligible if you had W-2 employees in 2020 or 21 and any one of the following. If you had a reduction in revenue, if your business was impacted by a government mandate, if you started your business after February 15th, 2020, okay? So that's how you start the process, right? Figure that out, right? You go in and click down on those stuff and how our process works. There's no upfront retainer required. Mostly, when you hire CPAs and lawyers, you have to put up money up front, right? So they're gonna look over your situation. If it's not worth it, they're not gonna take it, right? So if you're not gonna get $5,000 back, then it's not even worth it for them to even take on your case, right? Because they're paying lawyers and CPAs to do this stuff, so they gotta make sure they're getting some money. And a lot of these businesses got a lot of money out there, up to $26,000 per employee. Man, all right. So here goes the scenario. It goes kind of clockwise, I think. You answer some basic questions. You then, let's see. You're up. Okay, we're going clockwise. Okay, so you answer basic questions. You upload a few documents. The CPAs review your documents and substantiate your credit. The CPAs finalize the credit amounts and file the needed forms with the IRS. Then you work with the IRS. No, they work with the IRS until the credit is fully received in full. You then pay the CPA. So you get the money first, and then you pay the CPA. All right. All right. So no upfront monies to get this going. All right. And if you don't qualify, they're gonna tell you around this area here. When they start reviewing your docs, they're gonna tell you whether or not it's worth it for you to even do it. All right. All right. So boom. Any questions on that? Okay. Now we're gonna go to customer financing. We're back at the website on the business loans page. And now we're going to talk about the customer finance. All right, customer financing. This is for businesses that you might sell your items for a substantial amount or a little, and you can offer financing to your customers, meaning they don't have to pay the money right then. You get your money right then, and they go on a payment plan, right? So that makes it easy. So it's not for every business. It's for businesses that can offer financing, that it helps them to offer financing for the products or services that they provide. Okay. Let's see. I got a DAC page for that too. Let's take a look. Generate more sales by offering customers the financing they need. Want to select the right lender for your customers? We represent all the top providers, okay? And these are the industries that this type of product is good for. If you're in the medical industry, if you're a dentist, a chiropractor, all that type of stuff, they can finance their fees, right? They can get their fees financed to their customers. If you got an auto shop, you're doing repairs, home improvement. So like, carpenters, brick masons, home improvement people, they can offer financing for putting on that deck on your house, right? So that's the type of thing there. Jewelry and other retail stores, right? So these stores that sell jewelry and stuff, high-priced items, they can finance their products, get the money right then, right? Vocational and trade schools. So those, schools, they can finance their tuitions, coaching and training seminars, veterinarian offices, heating and cooling, right? All those companies out there that are heating and cooling companies can offer financing to their customers, and most other industries, all right? But those are the most basic ones that gives you an idea what type of businesses can benefit from this service, right? So with this service, you can have the opportunity to make more money by offering financing. So those customers that don't have the money right then, they can get it financed. And the financing requirements are not that bad, okay? But it depends on each one, right? So y'all can come to this page and you can find out more information, right? Okay. So now we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to the business loans page. Okay. Okay, so far we talked about gig worker funding, business capital, employee retention credit, customer financing, all right? Now let's talk about payment processing. We touched on that earlier, right? This is for businesses that can accept
do what they told you to do.
That accept credit cards for their business, right? So if your business accept credit cards, then this is good for you. Because if your business accept credit cards, there's a fee you have to pay every month to the bank that is processing your credit cards. So this product we offer, it's simple and affordable payment processing. DAC has partnered with Sphere, a one-stop shop designed to save you money guaranteed. Okay? Secured and reliable. Oh, I haven't seen this page. They redid this page. Okay, let's see. Okay, payment processing services for retail stores and shops, independent contractors, online stores, restaurants, and hospitality. Okay, and they got the button right there that you can order to get a quote. All right, now this is my first time at this page, and what I wanted to show you was the discounting, but it's not there. So I gotta do some more research on this product myself. So this is a brand new agreement we have with Sphere. All right, So I got to learn some more to be able to discuss this more, all right? But you can come here and check it out. Get started, click on the button, all right? So your business can accept credit cards without the fees, okay? Looks like we got something up in the questions. Ms. Williams, are there any grants you can discuss? Okay, good question. Grants. Grants is free money. Everybody wants to know about free money, right? So I don't have information about a grant. I do have one old webinar that talks about websites to go to, right? But this is how those grants work. So in every state, there is, and for the government has grants, the states have grants. So you have to go to the government website where they have grants, right? You find the website that they offer grants for the state or the feds, right? And how the grants work is this. The grant will, I don't even know the terminology, but this is how it operates. If there's a particular grant, the grant will open for bids, right, on a particular date, and it'll say exactly what it's for, right, depending on what it is for. There's grants for a whole bunch of stuff, right? And then there'll be a closing date in order for you to apply for that grant, right? So you have to go do the research to figure out the grants that are for you, and at a particular point in time, which grants are for you, which ones, when are they closing? Can you apply? Did the closing date pass yet? Did the opening date come up yet? Do I qualify? So there's a whole bunch of stuff. So for grants, you got to go do research on the grants. You find the grant that works for you. You apply within the time frame that you apply for this particular grant, and then you hope you get it. Right? That's how the grants work. So with the grants, you got to do some research. I got a webinar on my YouTube channel that has some websites, but I can't remember the name of that, and it was a long time ago. And I don't do that particular one often. I think it's the one on minority. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it soon though. It's the video on minority loans for minority businesses. All right, I'm gonna do that one soon. Okay. Alice is the night grant site. Hello, Alice. Is that the name of it? Hello, Alice. That's the night grant, a nice grant site. See, then boom. See, that's easy to find. See, that's somebody in the room even knows grant sites to go to, right? Okay, cool. All right, let's move forward. So that is the credit card stuff, payment processing, right? So now we're going back to the website, businesscreditbuilder.us. And the last item under DAC is line of credit. So they do offer lines of credit, okay? So business line of credit, have funds available when you need them most. When banks can't help, we can. Revolving lines of credit from $5,000 to $100,000. Simple and fast process. Receive a decision in 1 business day. And as fast as 1 hour, requiring only a soft credit pull as low as $550, fueling business growth. We specialize in small business and want to secure you a line of credit to help fuel your business. Okay? Better fee structure. Simple to understand, draw fees and balance fees. No zero penalties and big savings for early payoffs. Okay? And there's a button right there to apply for the credit line. Let's see what the requirements are. How does a revolving credit line work? Y'all can do that research. Y'all know how a line of credit works, right? Qualification is simple. Here goes the qualifications. 1 year in business, anywhere in the United States, 550 personal credit score. You gotta do this is the cash flow joint, so you gotta be making 15 a month, right? $15K a month. Like I said, they're good for cash flow funding. So if you're making $15,000 a month, they'll hook you up a credit line, right? Not doing $15,000 a month, try our working capital advance. Okay? All right. So boom. Now we're gonna go back to the website, which is businesscreditbuilder.us. We're on the business loans page. We have already talked about the services under Business Credit Builder, and we have talked about David Allen Capital. And now we're going to talk about ROK Financial. Okay. So ROK Financial, they offer equipment financing as well. Okay. I've already talked about what equipment financing is, but over here is the details for ROK. So they offer equipment financing for these type of industries: construction, manufacturing, trucking, furniture and finishings, and medical. So if your business is any of these fields, then you can buy equipment, right? Here goes the unique benefits: 1 to 5 year term, right? It's a 1 to 5 year term loan. Variable rate starting at 8%, which is normal. Monthly payments available. Fully amortized. Okay, that's an accounting deal, which benefits you. Okay, so that benefits you, that amortization thing. The qualifications: no business time in business, no minimum revenue, but you need to have a 580 FICO. Okay, the paperwork needed is an electronic application, year-to-date bank statements, and invoice of the equipment that you want to buy. Okay, boom, simple and plain, straightforward. Now we're going back to the website, and ROK also has term loans. Oh, excuse me. Okay, term loans. Here goes the industries that's good for term loans at ROK Financial. Construction, manufacturing, auto repair, technology, e-commerce, and there's more. Okay, unique benefits are about the same. Let's just go straight to the qualifications. 2 years in business, no bank liens, or foreclosures in the last 3 years, then you have to have a FICO score of 660. Okay, the paperwork needed: electronic application, year-to-date bank statements, previous year, most recent tax returns. Okay, so boom. Now notice, for these ROK financials, when you go to these sites and you click the apply now, it takes you right to my ROK application, the small business loan application. And once you get in there, the team's gonna call you back in a day after that and make sure you got your docs in a row and get you funded quickly. All right? That's how it works at ROK Financial. Okay. What else we got? We're back to the website. They also have line of credit. Let's take a look at their ROK line of credit. Okay. Okay, top industries: construction, manufacturing, wholesale distributor, e-commerce, medical. Okay. Got the unique benefits right there. Qualifications: 6 months in business. You got to be making $10,000 a month, which is $120,000 per year, and a FICO score of 600. Paperwork needed is application, 6 months bank statements, and electronic bank verification. Right? Straightforward, to the point. You know exactly what you need. right? Okay, so now we're gonna move forward. We're back to the website, and now we're gonna look at working capital. Working capital at ROK Financial. Let's take a look. So, working capital loan. They operate these businesses. Construction. Uh-oh, what did I just do? Shit. I think I messed up. Oh, shoot. What'd I do? Hold on 1 second. Oh, shit. Shoot. I don't even know what happened. Oh, shit. Does anybody see me? Hear me? Damn.
Yes.
We see you. We
Oh,
just can't see your screen.
you can hear me?
Yes, we can hear and see you. We just can't see
Oh,
the screen.
wow. I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing. My screens ain't up. I think I unplugged something.
It says
Shoot.
your finger could not be recognized. Try using a different finger.
Excuse me?
There's a screensaver on there with 2 bears. It shows the time and it says your screensaver. I don't know. What is that? What does it say?
Oh, okay. I don't know
It's like a
what's
screen.
going on here. Hold
It's like
on.
a
Let me try to see what we
screensaver.
got.
There you go. There we go. It's back.
You see
It's
the
back.
website too?
Working capital loan. Yes.
Oh, so that screen, that monitor over there is messed up. Okay. All right. I'm not gonna try to fix that right now. I'm just gonna open this thing up over here. Hold on. I know what. There, go on. I don't know how to get that page over here. All right, hold on. Let's see. I'm sorry, y'all. Something happened. Let's see. Hold tight. I can't even see where to stop the share. Something just went crazy. All right. Okay, so what was the last thing we talked about? Shoot, I can't even get the stuff over here. Okay, oh, I did something. I got something going. Okay. Oh, okay, so can y'all see, what do y'all see now?
Working capital loan.
Working capital loans. Okay. I can't get over to that screen so I can see it. But, okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I can't even operate the screen that y'all are seeing. So we only have a little bit left. So I'm just gonna do it off the top of the dome. Okay. So the last thing we talked about was working capital, right? So we finished that. Okay, so now we got real estate. This is the ROK real estate, right? Okay, for ROK real estate, the qualifications are to be in business 6 months. You need 120,000 in a year, right? So that's 10,000 a month, and you must own your own real estate. So to buy real estate, this is commercial real estate with ROK, then you need to put up collateral, you need to put up real estate, right? So you must own real estate, right? And you put up your equity to back that purchase of buying commercial real estate, just like the other one. So we have two different options for commercial real estate, right? We got one at the business credit side with Credit Suite, and we got one at ROK Financial, okay? The paperwork needed is the information on the property list, right? That you're putting up for collateral. You need the estimated value and 3 months of business bank statements, right? And so on the website, under the ROK Financial, there's the real estate button. And that's where you get that information, okay? If you're still following along, but you can't see. Okay, so, and the last item on ROK Financial is the fix and flips. I like this one because this is for entrepreneurs that like to fix and flip houses, right? Let's go over what the information is for that. Okay, so the top industries for that is this is good for the construction business and the real estate industry. The unique benefits are, we're gonna skip the unique benefits. We're gonna go straight to the qualifications. You need real estate and your FICO score to be 640. The paperwork needed is the application, 3 months recent bank statements, and that asset list, okay? I know you're gonna need that asset list. Now, the only thing about this one is that they're gonna need you to prove that you can flip a house, okay? They need you to prove that you can flip a house. So you gotta show them that you flipped the house within a year, right? And then you'll be good on this one. This one's real good because they're going to pay 100% of the rehab of this property, the purchase of the property and the rehab of the property, okay? And business credit also has that on the other list. We also have that. Okay, so I have 2 different ways to finance fix and flips, right? ROK and Credit Suite. Okay, so boom. That's the fix and flip. I like that one. That's for fix and flippers, right? Okay. So now we went over everything. Does anybody have any questions about this stuff? No questions? Okay, I got one more thing to talk about. And that's bookkeeping and accounting. So I haven't marketed my bookkeeping and accounting services. I went to Morehouse and I have a degree in accounting. So I offer bookkeeping and business credit. Bookkeeping and accounting services under a different business name, which is Business Credit Builder. I'm messed up. MedianetUSA.us. Okay, you can go to that website if y'all want to follow along. MedianetUSA.us. I'm gonna say that one more time. MedianetUSA.us. You can follow along on this website, what I'm getting ready to talk to you about, okay? Now, when I teach business credit, I always tell people that need to have a business bank account. There's a reason for that. There's a few reasons for that. One, most lenders will not lend to you if you don't have a business bank account. Another reason is this is how you separate your business expenses from your personal expenses, right? So when you file your taxes, you don't mix those two together. These are separate, right? So now when businesses start making money, they don't usually get an accountant or nothing like that, right? At the beginning. But once they get up and they're doing some money and they need to file the taxes and make sure that this stuff that they're filing is correct, that's when you need to start thinking about making sure your information is filed correct. So businesses they need to record all money moved, right? So our services, what we do is, one, we make sure that you have the right policies and procedures set in place so that you can make sure your business is your finances are being done according to generally accepted accounting principles. Okay. Stuff like when you make this money that is reported in the same month, right? Stuff like that, right? So at MediaNet USA, what we do for accounting is we set up your accounting policies and procedures. We perform a detailed assessment of your financial processes and systems in your office. This way, we fully understand your business processes so we can create policies and procedures that best meet your needs. We customize and train, we customize the training, documentation to fit the infrastructure, design, and then use it to train the employee who is responsible for your day-to-day accounting functions. Within the confines of your business processes, we develop a systematic schedule of tasks to implement and execute monthly financial controls, okay? So the things that we outsource that you can hire us to do is stuff like accounts payable. These are the most common services, additional services offered based on need. Accounts payable, right? Input payables, receipts, and miscellaneous transactions. Manage payable, provide open payable reports, and produce checks, okay? Accounts receivable, we produce invoices, provide open receivable reports, and manage accounts receivable. We also do monthly, quarterly, annually reporting of payroll and sales taxes. We prepare financial statements, balance sheet, income statement, and more. We work with a tax advisor to prepare your year-end and state tax returns and other required reporting as needed. We prepare W-2s, 1099s at the year-end financials and year-end financials. We assist in the preparation of annual budgets, okay? So, businesses that are in operation, you need to think about that accounting process, right? So we offer that stuff, and that's just something that you can benefit from in the long run, okay? So, does anybody got any questions before we end this technical difficulty night? Any questions? Okay. Anybody need a website? Anybody want a free website? I'm giving away a free website.
I'll take it.
If you don't say nothing.
I'll take it.
Jimmy, you need a website?
Why not?
Okay, who else need a website? Anybody else need a website? No? Okay.
I do.
Jimmy, you're gonna get the website. See, that's how we do it. Simple. I was trying to figure out who needs it the best, but he's the only one that needs one. So cool. Jimmy, I got your info. Schedule a consult. Jimmy, schedule a consult, and we're gonna make sure you get your website. You're
Okay.
gonna need you're gonna need $35 for your domain registration. That's the only fee you'll need. And then every year after that, then then you'll start paying web hosting fees after 1 year. Okay, so you got the hookup. All right. I usually start this out at $350. All right, for this plan. This plan, if you're on the website, on the MediaNet website, right? I'm gonna show you what Jimmy is getting. Jimmy is getting, thanks to Business Credit Builder, the small business web hosting package, all inclusive. It's perfect for small businesses that want to expose themselves to the world, sell your products online, sell your products and/or services online, and never close. This is what it includes. Jimmy, you have won all of these. I feel like I'm on Price is Right or some shit. Okay, Jimmy, you have won the small business web hosting package, which includes domain registration. No, you're paying for the domain registration. Normally it's included, but you got to pay for the domain registration. That's that $35. Okay. Then you get 12 months powerful web hosting, free. I will design your website. You will get monthly updates to your website. You will get internet consultation, which means if you have questions about how you want to expand your website, if you got some questions about websiting and all that stuff, then I'm gonna help you understand the needs and what you need to expand or whatever your situation is, okay? And you get unlimited emails, okay? So Jimmy, you won that as this holiday special. We're giving away a website. How about that? All right, so
Oh.
Jimmy's the lucky winner. Jimmy, make sure you schedule a consult with me. You already know how to do that. And I got you.
All right. Thank you.
Cool, cool, cool. No doubt about it. All right, everybody. Thanks for attending. If nobody has any more questions, we will be ending for the night. What's up? This is your last chance. Anybody questions about all these services? I talked about a bunch of stuff. Was it useful, this meeting? Was this useful to y'all?
Yes, it was very useful. I just put in the chat, yes, thank you. It was very valuable. And I've already, I did your other training on getting the credit. And so I've already established my 5 net 30 account. So yes, I've followed directions and I'm on the way. But thank you.
All
Yes,
right, Ms. White is on the ball.
highly valuable.
All right, that's what's up. That's what I want to hear, stuff like that. Okay, everybody. I had a technical disaster today. I did knock something loose. But anyway, we got through it, and peace and love, everybody. We're gonna end this joint if I can figure it out. I can't, there's some buttons on here I can't even see. Okay. All right, everybody, take care. If I can get out of here, I can't even see stuff. Let's see. Damn. I don't know what's happening. I can see that. Damn. What the hell? All right, everybody. Later.
Good night and thank you.
All right. Take care, Nicole.
Take care.
All right. I'm trying to figure out how to get out of here.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right, Jimmy. I got you, man. Take care.
Right. I'm trying to schedule the consult. Do I do a Zoom or phone call or what?
It don't matter. The phone call is good, but you can do the Zoom if you want.
Okay then. All right. Okay, I'm
All
scheduling
right,
it
man.
right
Take
now.
care.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Yep. And now I don't know how to get out of here. This is embarrassing. Oh, shoot. I don't know what to do. Shoot. I don't know. I might just turn off the computer. I don't see that screen.